Yes, well, welcome back to another video by Adam Time Lord Fishwick. And don't forget to subscribe, or I'll hit you with my stick. Yes, it's very good. Goodbye.
Oh, wanted. I nearly went arse over tip. Oh, it's the end. But the moment has been prepared for. Don't forget to subscribe to Adam Fishwick Time Lords, or it could be the other way around, I don't know. The YouTube channel. Just subscribe.
Shoes. I must find my shoes. Shoes. Where are my shoes? Unhand me, madam. Shoes, where are my shoes? Hey there guys, I'm Time Lord Fishwick here, and in today's video I'm going to review Spearhead from Space. Enjoy.
Well, hello, Adam. Well, hello, Adam. It's so nice to have you back where you belong. You're looking swell, Adam, I can tell. Adam, you're still growing, you're still showing, you're still growing strong. Flying tonight!
So, Spearhead from Space. But before I get started, this minute came through the post, so I know what it is, so I'm just going to quickly unwrap it and show you guys. Was not expecting to do an unwrapping in a video. Just thought, since I'm reviewing Spearhead from Space, I might as well unwrap this. Here it is. It is the new Doctor Who logo for 2018. You can see that, it's the Jodie Whittaker one, and I got this from Forbidden Planet. Now, I just want to see if this fits me, because I'm not sure if it does, because it's small, and I asked for large. So 1 minute, guys. So hey guys, I'm back. Turns out that shirt was small, so I just told Forbidden Planet to just email them, and so I'm hoping that it's going to be replaced. So you'll see me wear it in future videos. So yeah, but it is a nice t-shirt though, I would admit that. So here we go guys, Spearhead from Space, and my god, it's a great story. The first story to be coloured started in 1970. And from what I saw, from what I've been hearing, that you know, I wasn't around in the 1960s though. As you can see, I'm not old enough. I wish I was though. From what I've been hearing from Alex Goddard's review, that that Doctor Who wasn't going so well at that point, or something about replacing Patrick Troughton, which already happened with William Hartnell. So it sounds a bit strange though, because they would have to accept that the Doctor can change and that. So yeah, I heard that the viewing figures went down, but as soon as Spearhead from Space came first aired, the viewing figures went straight back up. So we got a lot to thank you for this story, and oh, it's great. The first Jon Petwee story for the third Doctor, yeah. It's actually my favourite first Doctor story, well, third Doctor story, but yeah, you guys know what I mean. And it starts off with the Doctor been exiled from Earth from what happened in the War Games, and there's a meteorite and the Nestine consciousness, the Autons have returned, and they try to take over the Earth, and they've been taking over other planets. So and the Doctor's back with Unit, and he's unable to use the TARDIS. That's what the Third Doctor's era is mostly about. Now the funny thing is, I remembered watching Alex's review, which I just mentioned just a few minutes ago. He made a really good point in it. He actually said that when the Doctor woken up in the hospital bed, he recognised the Brigadier straight away. And then a bit more later on, when he was trying to get into the TARDIS, the Doctor says that he's lost his memory. Now that's quite interesting. Maybe there's just like some things that the Doctor can remember, and there's some things that he can't remember. Like my guess is that he probably remembers, the travels he's done though, but he's just probably forgot that that the TARDIS has been taken away from him. So I think that's mostly what it's about, though. But I wish that was explained a bit more better, though. But, that's just our imagination's eyes. I love the scene where the Doctor just wakes up in the hospital bed and he says, "Shoes. I must find my shoes." And I also love the scene where the Doctor escapes in the wheelchair, and that's funny, that bit. And I also just love the bit when he's just in the shower and he's just trying on different clothes. I think he would have been cool wearing that hat. He should have kept that. But from what I know of, the only story I haven't seen from Jon Petwee's first series is the Ambassadors of Death, but I've seen the rest though, and I think he only wears that cape for like that series. I think he should have worn that more. I don't know, maybe he does. So I've not seen all the Jon Petwee stories yet, but I've seen half of them. I've seen a good few of them. So yeah, and it also introduces Liz Shaw. When I was watching it yesterday, I thought she was quite fit. But well, she's died now, Caroline John. But that's when she was younger. That's when I find her a bit attractive. Well, honestly, it's a great story. It's a great story to introduce the Nestine consciousness, and that's a really good. I don't know which Auton story I like better, either Spearhead from Space or Terror of the Autons. I think they're both good. Well, there's Rose as well from the modern series. That was a good Auton story though, but I just wish that we should get more Auton stories in the modern series. I hope Chris Chibnall will bring that back, because from what I've heard, that he's a big fan of the Jon Petwee era, so I'm hoping that we're going to get, that era back. So I'm looking forward to that. So, yeah, honestly, the Spearhead from Space story is just a great story. I definitely recommend it if you haven't got it. I've not watched it yet. It's definitely worth watching. I think since it's the classic series, I think it's quite good. It looks a bit more realistic, I think. I say the Autons are a bit creepy in it. I think there's some stuff in the classic series which are actually really convincing, actually. But there's some things that that's just me. The classic series is for me that you have to ignore the, you know, the effects and all that, because you have to accept that's what they had back in the day. You know, I bet you know, who lived in the 60s and the 70s, you know, I bet that was amazing to see, you know, especially the Autons, because they were creepy. It was just the way they walked, you know, just like that, which I just find pretty creepy. You know, I'll also like the ending where the Brigadier says to the Doctor, "I don't even know your name." Then the Doctor just says, "Smith." The Doctor, John Smith. Oh, it's such a great story and a great ending to that. So I'm going to watch Doctor and the Silurians next, but I'm just going to read the back of this. As punishment for breaking the laws of time, the Time Lords have forced the Doctor to change his appearance, taken away his ability to time travel, and exiled him to Earth. But as the TARDIS arrives, so does a meteorite shower carrying an alien invasion forces, originally shot on 16 mil films, and the classic Doctor Who story is the first to be upgraded into stunning HD. Yeah, this story was in HD, and they're actually doing that now. They're doing is it season 17? Yeah, I think it's season 17 of Tom Baker's first season. They're making that into Blu-ray, which is I find quite annoying, because I've been collecting the classic series for 4 years now, and I've not long since completed it. I completed it like about November time when I completed it. So, no, it's quite annoying that they're just doing that all of a sudden. But I don't know. I might get that or not. But you know, it's just in HD. Really, it's not that important. But honestly, Terror of the Autons is a great story. Very creepy. Well, the Autons are. Well, to me, they are. I think the villain is pretty creepy, and I can't remember his name now. But yeah, it's a great story. The Brigadier called, what's his name now? Nicholas Courtney. He did a great performance, especially Jon Petwee. I also love the bit when he says, can you just give me, can you pass me a mirror? And he just goes, and then he looks into his new face, and he goes, "Oh no, that's not me at all." And he goes, "I don't know. It's getting quite good." Something like that he says. Well, Jon Petwee is from the classic series, because I separate them from the modern series and the classic series. Tom Baker's at number 1, but Jon Petwee's at number 2, because it's just amazing. Well, yeah, I was gonna say Terror of the Autons then. yeah, Spearhead from Space is a great story. I definitely recommend it. It's worth watching. If you haven't seen it already, go out and buy it and watch it. Definitely worth your money. I know that I haven't really said too much about it, because as I said in my last video, that I want to get better at reviewing stuff though, but I think I've done pretty good for this. It's a good start, guys. But yeah, that's all I've got to say about Spearhead from Space. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm looking forward to review Doctor and the Silurians next. I've also asked a few of my friends to join me to do some Jon Petwee stuff. I've asked Darren from All Things Doctor to do Terror of the Autons with me, and that's a classic. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a like, and I shall see you guys next time. Bye.
Ah, hello. Why not subscribe to Adam Time Lord Fishwick's YouTube channel? It's very good, you know. Goodbye.